Welcome. Have you ever wondered if society is wrong about what it takes to succeed as a man? What if the key to confidence isn't about having a lot of friends or constantly seeking approval from others? Instead, what if true power comes from being comfortable with yourself, even in solitude? Over the next few minutes, let's explore why having fewer friends might actually be your greatest strength. Are you ready to discover a kind of confidence that most people miss? Let's start by looking at social approval. Imagine walking into a room full of people. They're laughing, talking, and seem completely at ease with each other. On the surface, everything seems perfect. But if you look a little deeper, there's a quiet struggle happening. The idea that we need lots of friends to feel secure is something we're taught from a young age. We believe that the more friends we have, the more fulfilled we'll be. This belief is so deeply ingrained that we don't often stop to question it. But what if chasing social approval is actually holding us back? Seeking others' approval can be exhausting. It's a never-ending cycle of trying to meet expectations and worrying about judgment. One moment, you feel on top of the world with likes and compliments. Next, a single negative comment can make you doubt yourself. It's like being on a treadmill that never stops. No matter how much effort you put in, you're left wondering if you're really making any progress at all. Think about how many of your connections truly know you. How many people would be there for you in your toughest moments? In today's world, social media makes this even harder. We spend hours curating our online images, chasing likes, and trying to gain followers. Studies show that most people spend 2 to 3 hours a day on social media, always seeking approval. But that sense of validation is short-lived. Once the excitement fades, we're left feeling empty and needing more attention. But what if there's a better way to feel secure? What if true confidence doesn't come from other people, but from within yourself? Imagine feeling strong and confident no matter what others think. Picture a sense of self-worth that doesn't depend on anyone else's approval. That's possible, and it starts with knowing yourself. When you build this inner strength, it doesn't matter whether you're around others or alone, you'll feel peaceful and grounded. So how do you get there? How do you stop relying on others for validation and find real inner stability? The answer might surprise you. It's not about becoming more outgoing or sociable. It's about learning to be okay with solitude, a concept most of us fear. The word solitude often makes people uncomfortable. We tend to associate it with loneliness, which seems like something to avoid. But what if that fear of being alone is actually blocking your greatest strength? Picture a man who is alone but still exudes quiet confidence. He doesn't rely on wealth, fame, or a busy social life. What's his secret? He's developed his power by learning to be at peace with himself in solitude. It's in these moments alone that he's built his inner strength. To wrap it up, true confidence doesn't come from how many friends you have or how much attention you get. It comes from being comfortable with who you are, without needing others' approval. Embracing solitude and facing loneliness can help you build the deep, unshakable confidence that many people search for but never find. Your greatest strength lies within you, not in others. Fear of being alone is ingrained. Childhood teaches us that continual friendship brings pleasure. Society promotes this idea by encouraging constant socialization. Misunderstanding what it means to be alone frequently causes this dread of isolation. Not all isolation is lonely. It's difficult to be lonely. While solitude is a purposeful decision to spend time alone, you can develop, ponder, and find yourself. History's greatest philosophers, statesmen, and artists found strength in isolation. They've spent time alone to face their innermost thoughts, battle with complicated concepts, and unleash creativity. Some calm reflection has led to world-changing revelations and unshakable self-confidence. Accepting isolation allows profound changes. Hearing your own voice above others' expectations is finally possible in silence. You perceive yourself without societal comparisons. Personal development requires self-reflection. Consider how frequently you sit alone with your thoughts. Your fears, vulnerabilities, and anxieties are revealed. Despite the discomfort, confronting these aspects of yourself builds strength. Your judgment, intuition, and tranquility in your own company improve. After more time alone, something amazing occurs. You get confidence by knowing yourself well. Being self-aware, you become a mountain unmoved by others' views. Without others, this inner comfort is unshakable. You no longer require validation. Trusting in your inner strength, you can handle life's obstacles. Can't we value human connection? Question that may bother you. Shouldn't interpersonal interaction improve our health? It's true. Solitude isn't always isolating. Finding the correct balance and recognizing that genuine connection with others and yourself comes from inner strength is key. Relationships merit quality above number. Our social success is generally measured by our friend count. How about the most secure people having the fewest friends? Though counterintuitive, it reveals a significant reality about true relationships and personal strength. Imagine two scenarios: 100 friends and a phone full of superficial exchanges. Imagine having 3 close pals with deep, profound connections. Who is richer? The answer may shock you. In an age where popularity is equated with success, a small, carefully selected network may appear strange. Being choosy about who enters your inner environment has great power, not being antisocial or aloof. Relationships should prioritize quality over quantity. Compare small ponds to deep wells. While the pond covers greater territory, the well satisfies thirst. Our friendships follow suit. Some real relationships are more meaningful than 100 superficial ones. What makes genuine partnerships powerful? Trust, respect, and principles underpin them. Friends that celebrate your triumphs without jealousy and support you in your darkest times. They push you and provide honest criticism when you need it. Your true self is seen, understood, and welcomed in their company. But here's the magic. Selected social relationships boost your personal progress. A limited group of excellent people fosters self-improvement. Their guidance builds your character, knowledge broadens your viewpoint, and encouragement encourages you to achieve your aspirations. A little circle fortifies inner security. Just simple. If you have a few solid foundations, you don't require mainstream approval. You no longer follow trends or opinions. Instead, you get calm confidence from knowing you're on a purposeful road with significant people. These real connections boost our self-esteem. They are the ones who remind us of our value, support us when we stumble, and celebrate with us when we succeed. They help us see and appreciate the unique qualities that make us who we are. But it's important to understand that true, unwavering confidence doesn't rely on others, not even the closest of friends. It starts from within. The strong relationships we have with others nurture our inner strength and guide us as we learn to stand on our own. As we reflect on the importance of having a small, carefully chosen circle of people around us, it's worth asking, how do we navigate a world that often misunderstands this choice? In a society that pushes us to constantly interact and network, how do we stay true to ourselves? The world tends to equate success with having a wide circle of friends and being constantly social, even when external pressures make it hard. But what if this idea is wrong? Let's take a step back and challenge this notion. What happens when we choose to create our own path, even if it means walking it alone? From an early age, we are bombarded with expectations about how we should look, behave, and live. The pressure to fit in, be well-liked, and stay socially active is overwhelming. Society often treats solitude as something to be feared, as if being alone is worse than anything else. However, this persistent need for companionship and social acceptance might steal our originality and peace of mind. Meeting these external pressures without losing yourself is difficult. Swimming against a strong current may be tiring and depressing. You may even doubt your decisions and wonder whether you're weird for not fitting in. But remember that the simple way seldom leads to meaningful progress or permanent satisfaction. How can we cultivate inner resilience to tolerate others' judgments? Start with self-awareness. Spend time discovering your beliefs, aspirations, and identity. Knowing your true self helps you stay calm in a noisy environment. Also important is setting limits and saying no to items that don't fit your values or goals. Be careful who you allow in. Saying yes to unhelpful things means rejecting your progress and peace of mind. Despite its difficulty, this road will provide you great freedom. You won't require continual approval. Your values, not others, will guide your choices. Being confident in your identity, comfortable standing alone, and secure in your views brings inner security. Amazing is part. Finding inner strength helps you and encourages others. Standing tall in your sincerity without wanting permission attracts others who admire you. You'll meet people who admire your genuine self and inspire them to take their own path and break away from society. Popularity and social circle aren't the only indicators of strength. True strength comes from facing life's obstacles with elegance, honesty, and self-confidence. Take advantage of isolation. Instead of fearing them, utilize them to develop and find yourself. Spend time understanding yourself, your values, and what motivates you. Quiet times reveal your greatest strength. Don't value yourself by your social network or post likes. Your character, values, and relationships define you. Every step towards self-awareness and inner calm puts you closer to your best self. Continue if this message resonated. Our following video will provide further growth tips. Do not miss it.